There you go.
Hey, it's Kevin from the Lightning Rod. Just hanging out in the old frunk of the Rivian R1S. And by the way, it's Earth Day here at EnviroSpark HQ down in Atlanta, Georgia. Checking these out with our friends from Rivian. Really excited for you guys to watch this video, so stay tuned. What is up, everybody? I'm out here at EnviroSpark HQ. It is Earth Day today, so happy Earth Day to everybody. Special event going on here that they're setting up for right behind me. Rivian is bringing a couple of their vehicles over here to let the employees of EnviroSpark test drive, take a look at, and have some fun with. So I'm gonna have some fun with them myself. Definitely gonna drive one and do some compare contrast based on the recent video that I just did, going over the new R2, R3, and R3X, just to see what they were talking about with some of those upgrades and improvements that they made. And then also we get to check out EnviroSpark HQ with the chargers out here. Look at this. Look how convenient and easy these are. You just scan their little QR code right there. You can use Apple Pay, Google Pay, credit card, whatever you got. Nice little retractors, nice and neat and clean, so you're a good citizen, protecting the earth, not littering. That's wonderful. So there's gonna be a little bit of road noise from the trucks back here, but what you saw out back were the older model of EnviroSpark chargers that are still out in the wild, working great. They are 32 amp charging stations, but recently they upgraded to this newer, nicer, sleeker model. These have the capability to go all the way up to 60 amps. So easy, very sleek, great design, narrow footprint too on the pedestal, but really cool thing that they have out here, a publicly accessible DCFC. So that's a level 3 fast charging station. So we got 2 CCS plugs right in the front of it. Makes it super easy. You can just tap your phone right up there, or an RFID card right there. You can scan it to start. So now the keen eye might have noticed these big metallic structures up here over top of the DCFC charger. Those are actually going to be solar arrays, and they're going to be using the power of the sun right up there to power the DCFC fast charger to provide power for locals in the Midtown Atlanta area. Pretty cool. Talk about Earth Day. There's the man right there. What's up, dude? So people are starting to show up in force. We got the R1T and the R1S side by side here. Really interesting, I actually didn't know this. The R1T is much longer than the R1S. I think my friend Brad here said by about 18 inches. Which is kind of hard to believe. When you're looking at the R1T as it's driving down the street, it looks smaller in comparison. And it's likely just perception, optical illusion, because of the top of the roof on the R1S going all the way back. But yeah, you can see it right here. It really does stick out quite a bit more. Beautiful vehicles to look at. Again, you already know from my last video, I'm obsessed with the headlights. Gives me the Big Hero 6.5. Just incredible vehicles. Look at, got that suspension lowered over here. We got a little step up that pulls down from the side with additional storage that goes all the way through. Just brilliant design on these vehicles. And one of my favorite things ever, claim to fame, they got a flashlight right in the door. So, bright ideas begin with a spark, am I right? Now, in just a moment, our friend Brad Williams is going to come back out here and give us the grand tour of these vehicles. We're going to talk about some statistics. We're going to talk about maybe some things to look forward to with the new platform, the R2 and the R3 series, that'll be dropping in 2026. Like I mentioned before, we might be getting a little sneak peek at that in the near future. We'll see.
Your faux floor here, if you need a flat surface. And then if you need more room, we've got a magnet here that holds that up. And you have this full area. It also doubles as a cooler. So if you need to, the kids' games, whatever, you fill the whole thing up with ice, beverages, which we do for owners' events. And then you have a gravity drain down in the corner there, and the water automatically drains out. You don't even have to touch it.
Oh, you don't have to pull the plug?
Nope.
Like it's plugged up?
No, if you just press the top part of it, it just flows right out. All right, so then let's go around to the main door here. So because they're off-road adventure vehicles, what we've done, we've incorporated a Bluetooth speaker.
Oh, I love that.
Look at that. Look at
Bluetooth
this.
speaker that provides 6.5 hours of runtime for all your needs. All right. Now, not only do you have that, you also have a light on the bottom for nighttime. So if you go camping, whatever, we got you covered. But wait, there's more. In the door, you have
Claim to fame right here.
1,000 lumen flashlight, always charged up, raring to go, whatever you need it for. All right. Again, this charges right in the door. You have an onboard compressor that provides all your air needs for camping, for your tires, for beach toys, pool toys. Also has a 20-foot air hose that you can reach all 4 tires with, as tire sealant as well. So you're on the trail, you have a flat, we got you covered with sealant and all the air that you need.
So does it come with a spare tire also? Or?
You do have an option for a donut spare. Now, the truck has an option for a full-size spare.
Okay.
So it all depends on your vehicle, what you prefer.
Let me ask you, I noticed this lowered right down when she pulled up with it. Is that air suspension or electronic?
Nope, air suspension, all 4 compressors.
Incredible.
It does lower down automatically. It has what they call, it kneels down.
It does look like a kneel. Nice little
It does.
crouch.
Yep.
One thing I noticed right away, as soon as you look inside the cockpit of the car, is just the attention to detail on everything. Every little stitch, the wood paneling on the dashboard.
That's
the back
real wood,
seat
too.
matches the front. I noticed you guys got this molly webbing back here to hold these little, paper compartment. Kids put the coloring books down there.
And all the door pockets are bungee as well. So they're plenty flexible there. So sound system. The SUV has 20 speakers, subwoofer in the back, 1,100 watts. The truck, 18 speakers, subwoofer behind the passenger side here, 1,100 watts as well. The truck tows 11,000 pounds. The SUV tows 7,700 pounds.
Jeez.
It's 390 on the SUV, 400 on the truck. Now, if you're talking straight highway, a lot of variables included, but typically you see about 370, 375 in the SUV.
So I'm sitting here in the cockpit and steering wheel. Love the shape of this. I used to drive a GTI, so I love the flat bottom kind of racing feel. Notice all these details in this car right here. We got this wood paneling. We got our heads-up display right in front of us, all digital. I really like the sleek design of this kind of landscape control screen right here. And do notice, unlike what we see coming out in the R2 and R3, no glove box, right? But there's tons of storage all throughout this vehicle. If I could figure out how to open them. There we go. Little button on the side there. So we got your standard armrest storage going on here. I believe that there's another one underneath. Pull forward, that's actually the speaker. Also leaves a hollow cavity. You could pull that out and use it for something else. Something else we saw in the R2, R3, and R3X is they have these much bigger control wheels. So, and they're haptic feedback. These ones have these kind of smaller thumb control buttons. So you can see I'm adjusting the volume right here. If you're on the fence, if you were thinking about moving over to Rivian or making a purchase soon, hey, these vehicles might be perfect for you. Or if you're looking more at the SUV or crossover style and sizing, you might want to wait until closer to 2026 once we start seeing some reviews and some feedback about the R2, R3, and R3X. They will come out in the wild soon. I have it on good authority from both the Rivian employees who are here with us today that the R2 is going to hit the showroom floor. Now, we won't be able to go inside the vehicle. I think my phone camera might be able to go inside the vehicle. I'm going to make it a point to get down there this weekend and check out that R2 so we can do a quick compare and contrast of these models. But I'll tell you what, tried and true never fails. I'm in love with this truck, and I might just leave with it right now. I think I'm gonna. Another cool little detail note. What's that right there in the front headrest, sitting in the back seat? That's a USB-C connector. You can charge your phone right there from the back of your dad's head. So I'm actually in the truck bed of the R1T, just looking at a couple of the cool details of this vehicle. We got two 110 outlets right back here, and then on the opposing side is your air compressor. And as our good friend Brad Williams was saying, you can use this to air up or down the tires of this vehicle, other vehicles with a nice 20-foot hose, as well as pool toys or whatever else you got. And then there's a nice storage compartment underneath this that goes down a little bit deeper, because this is probably what, maybe, this isn't even a 6-foot bed, is it?
No, that's a 4.5.
4.5 feet, yeah. Yeah, but we got all these nice tie downs built right in.
Pass through here.
Yep, we got our little pass-through tunnel that I could sleep in, which is fantastic. And then you see that glass roof. Looks like it's solid from the top, which is really, really nice. And that carries through on both vehicles. Let's go take a look in the trunk of the R1S. So we're looking in the trunk of the R1S right now. Short with the back row up, but this is your third row right here, which can also drop down completely flat. And then you have just about the same amount of space as you had in the R1T, including some sub storage down here.
Air hose.
Got your air hose, first aid kit. I really like that.
Yeah, well, that's an option.
Love when vehicles include
That's
those
where
kinds
you
of
put,
options. Your
your
donut
tire.
can go down there. As Brad said, they don't offer full-size spares unless you purchase it separately, but you can get it with an option of a donut that can go back there. But plenty of room. I love this little half gate. So you can put your groceries back there, lift that up, lock them all in. So over here on the left-hand side, you can see your air compressor. It's right here. Little cover to slide over it and keep it nice and tucked away. And then you also got your 1500 watt 110 outlet and then a 180 watt 12 volt as well. And you got your buttons for raising and lowering the seats. So let's go ahead and do that. Look at that. It just dropped down the second row. We're gonna drop down the other one. All right, y'all, my time has come. I have my Earth Day pin, getting in the car with my friend Brad here. Woo! About to drive the R1S for the very first time, actually, so pretty excited. All right, first time riding the car with the car group. I got all the settings dialed in here. Got my mirrors for safety, so we're gonna go ahead and take off. Can I take off now?
Let's go.
All right, let's go.
Woo!
Oh yeah, baby!
Hey,
That feels good. That thing really does like launch right off.
It does.
Let's feel the regenerative braking.
Yeah.
A lot tighter than Tesla.
A lot
Oh,
tighter.
And you can
lot
see
tighter
it
than
on the
Tesla.
screen too. The blue on the wheels shows you how much acceleration you're giving it. The green is the amount of regenerative braking. Hold on, you got to.
So I have a question for you. You might know the answer to. We were looking at the truck.
Yep.
Me and Shannon were looking at the rotors. We noticed that they're not, drilled out or anything.
Correct.
And so I'm assuming they're gathering the electrical charge from braking and sending it back to the battery.
So
is that the reasoning for that?
They're spinning the motors in reverse to capture the inertia.
That's crazy.
So you won't even use the brakes. You won't even need cross-drilled vented rotors on there. Like most race cars need that
awesome.
to disperse the gases.
There you have it, folks. Science.
Yeah. Okay.
This is awesome. And you know what? For such a large vehicle, the turning radius is super tight. I feel like I'm able to go exactly where I want the vehicle to go in my lane.
That's right.
And avoid potholes on a dime.
That's right.
That's great.
And you got air ride suspension as well.
Let's go to the right here. We have a nice long, not busy road.
Okay. Perfect.
Easy turnaround too.
You got three on the dual motor. You have three modes. You have all-purpose, snow, and off-road. When you're off-road, again, you can adjust the ride height, so you have a maximum of 14.9 inches, which is great.
Incredible. So literally some off-road capability with this.
Go to the right
Absolutely.
here.
Yeah,
Oh,
exactly.
that's what you're doing? Okay.
There's a great brewery down here.
Yeah,
so.
there is.
Oh, round trip.
Yeah, round trip.
Yeah.
Kevin,
This thing
isn't it
does-
cool how you can't even hit the, you can't even, you don't even have to hit the brakes?
I haven't touched the brake
Nope.
yet. I'll tell you, the first time I saw the R1S on the road, I was getting on the highway, and
Yes.
I saw, it must have been the Performance Edition,
Okay.
because it got down on it as soon as that light turned green and he was on the on-ramp going forward. I
Yes.
thought the car was going to come off the ground and fly to the moon.
Launch.
Seriously, leave orbit. I mean, that thing was incredible.
Yes.
So, this is...
And I'll tell you how to differentiate between the two. If you look at the calipers, the yellow calipers signify a quad motor. The silver calipers signify a dual motor.
Oh,
So the
okay.
dual motor has 556 horsepower, and the quad motor has 835 horsepower.
2, 1.
Yep.
Ready?
Yep.
My hair went back.
Oh my God.
That puts a smile on my face every single time.
Oh, yeah.
It's so good.
Oh,
There's
man.
just nothing quite like an electric motor, you know?
No. There's an instant torque.
Oh my gosh.
You know.
I did hit the
Look
brake out of
hilarious.
instinct right there, and it felt so unnatural.
What did we get
Yeah.
ourselves into?
You just really shouldn't even have to touch the brakes.
No. If you're driving gingerly, you
Yeah.
never touch the brakes. It's wild.
So let me ask you, as an employee of Rivian, what are you most excited about when it comes to the R2 and R3 platforms coming out?
The R3X, that's going to be my next car.
I'm obsessed.
I am excited that they're going to be in Atlanta this weekend, all 3 prototypes. So I highly advise everyone to come down, check it out, and see them. You won't be able to sit inside them or drive them, but nonetheless,
You can
you can
check them
see. Yeah, come check them
Yeah,
out.
that R3X though, incredible.
Yeah.
I love the fact that all the seats lay down completely flat. You can lot of storage, especially
Yes.
for the size of the car. When I first saw it, I was like, dude, what are they going for, a rally car?
Yeah, I think that's it. I mean, it reminds me of like the old Volkswagen and Golf GTIs.
Yeah.
And Rabbits from
Well, you
the
know,
80s.
I had a GTI. I saw
Yes. They're
that.
like
I loved and hated that.
so sought after.
I love the little horn.
And the baby horn, I know. I think that's the weakest point of the car, personally. If
100%.
I bought one, I would put a locomotive horn on the front and scare the sugar
I
out of
wonder if you
everyone.
can download.
Or
Something
an
software-wise.
elephant like horn, you know, since
Like a-
everything
Yes.
is, like since everything is a
very-
raindrop or a
Yep.
Yeah.
And the whole
Raindrop,
Rivian
rushing river.
vibe is also, you know, outdoor adventure exploration.
True.
So yeah, why not an elephant sound?
I
That's
think
a
an
great
elephant
idea.
sound. I'm
I
gonna
like
put
it.
that
I like
in.
that.
Yeah, I'm gonna put that
Modified
into
elephant
the
sound.
suggestion box.
This is awesome. Thank you
The
so much
front
for
screen
bringing
is
this.
really
So
cool too. I don't know if you got to play with the front screen in front of you,
I did not yet.
but that left-hand side where the map is, like that whole screen is like 3 different parts.
Yes. So, Kevin, on the left button on the left scroll wheel there,
Yep.
if you press and hold it, you can toggle between 3 separate items. You can
Okay.
do the map, tire pressures, or efficiency. So, no, not the scroll wheel, but to the left of it.
side.
Yeah, press and hold it. There's tires, and press it again. You got efficiency.
Oh, that's sick.
There you go. That's,
Yeah, I want to experience the reverse mode in this. That
oh
would
yeah,
be-
the cameras are 1080p.
There's like 1,000 cameras.
Yeah, we do have
all the
10.
way up.
And you got 360.
10 is
Oh, that's so cool.
Oh,
I
this is
love
not-
that.
I like the top.
Great
It gives me
UI.
an idea of
Yes.
what my
Very,
bucket
very,
car
very
is, but it doesn't
responsive.
have
Very
a top
intuitive
camera.
as well.
My husband has the
the
top.
bottom?
That's fine.
No, it's not even hooked up
Oh.
yet.
And then press for.
All right.
Thank you.
There you go.
There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. That was the hands-on experience with the R1T. Really, really, really excited because this weekend we're going to get a quick sneak peek in real life of the R2, the R3, and the R3X. They're all showing up to Ponce City Market. That's where Rivian has their new store in Atlanta. We'll not be able to get inside the vehicle, but the phone will. So we're going to check it out, get a first-person view, get that up to you guys really, really soon. Very excited. Stay tuned for more. Happy Earth Day, ladies and gentlemen. What did you do on your Earth Day this year, 2024? Let me know in the comments down below. Also, let me know what other vehicles you'd like me to go check out. I'd love to go do more hands-on reviews like this. I love getting to meet the good folks who work at these organizations and ask them questions that everyone here wants to know. So let me know. What are some questions that you have for Rivian employees? I'll bring them to them this weekend. Thank you all so much. I've been Kevin. This is the Lightning Rod, and I'll catch you on the next one.
All 4 engines up and burning.
Yeah!
2, 1, 0, and liftoff. The final liftoff of Atlantis. Shoulders of